There we go. Come to your mats, find a comfortable seat. Have the bum. Pretty wild, wow.
You need to mute us, Denise.
Oh yeah. How many times have I taught these online classes and I think I forget every single time to mute you?
And record.
And record, yeah. Mute and record, mute and record. Okay, come to sitting. Take my socks off. Oh, and what else I forgot was my watch. Oh. All right, good morning, everyone. So, Vinyasa 1 today, find your seat and feel like there is maybe, water or sand in your pelvis and in your thighs, weighting all of that down as we connect. Connect, another buzzword, another yoga cliche that is often said without, real depth or meaning. So remembering this physical manifest body, world as a basis and a foundation to anchor us so that we can explore things like energy and thought and emotion, which is just as real. So with that base, that foundation, symbolic of the Muladhara chakra, which is our root chakra, which is a very large energy center, start to lift up from there. So the spine extends up the back of the body, all the way up the back of the neck, and you feel like the head is lifting up off the neck. And then the shoulders relax down. So feeling the weight, the pelvis, the sit bones, and the legs grounding down, connecting to earth, earthing you. And as you breathe in, the back of the body, the spine, lifting up, like each vertebrae is lifting up off the one beneath it, creating space and freedom, all the way up into the back of the neck, the top of the spine goes right up into the skull. Feel like your head is lifting up. All that lightness in the spine. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax the muscles of the face. A few more of these breaths, weighted through the pelvis, weighted through the legs. Inhale, breathe up the spine, lifting each vertebrae up off the one beneath it, all the way up into the base of the skull. Lifting the head up. Exhale, shoulders relax, face relaxes, and the front ribs draw down just a little bit. And with this upward rising of energy, on the breath in, we sit tall, we sit alert, and we feel expanded. And with the downward movement of energy on the breath out, we feel easy, calm, and natural. Just keep following the breath. You'll notice that the breath in is cool at the nostrils. And you'll notice that the breath out is warm. If you haven't already begun the Ujjayi breath, begin that. The victorious, audible breath that is controlled, even, and deep. If you have an intention for today's class, you can have your hands on your thighs if you're more comfortable with that. There's a symbol of sacredness when we bring the hands to the heart center. If you would like to bring them to the heart center, do so as we set our own intention for class. And then open the eyes, interlace the fingers, and stretch the palms up towards the ceiling. So draw the shoulders down, and as you do, you may notice the elbows bend a little bit. So keep the shoulders moving down and start to draw the arms in towards the ears. Press the arms back. Take a few breaths here. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, come up to center. Relax the arms a little bit so the blood continues to flow. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, come up. And then circle the arms behind you. Exhale, interlace your fingers. And as you do, interlace them so that you take the strange grip, the non-dominant hand on top, and then open up the chest and shoulders. Here, if you feel that this is really difficult, you probably need to be sitting on something to help elevate the spine. Inhale, release the arms, bring them out beside you. As you breathe out, circle your right elbow underneath your left, coming into eagle. As you inhale, lift your elbows, lift your chest and arch your spine, look up. Exhale, pull the belly in, tuck the chin and round your spine forward. Inhale, arch, lift your chest, lift your elbows, lift your gaze. Exhale, reverse the curve, flex, pull the tummy in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flex. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flex. And as you flex and round, really pull the tummy in, lift the diaphragm, get rid of all the old breath. Inhale. Exhale. This time as you breathe in, stay with your rhythm, you're going to open the arms out wide. Inhale, lengthen the spine, bring it to neutral, bring the left elbow under the right. Exhale, intertwine, shoulders down, lift the elbows, flex, inhale, look up. Excuse me, that was extend and flex, exhale, look down. As you move, so stay in the rhythm. Breathe, let your breath be your cue, not necessarily my words. And notice or encourage the body and the spine to move from the pelvis rocking forward and back to the chest expanding and concaving, as well as the head and neck moving into forward flexion and extension. So some of you are probably going to be moving one part of the spine that moves more freely and leaving the other part stuck. And just encourage greater movement. One more breath in as we look up. As you breathe out, you're going to release the hands to the knees, bring the spine to neutral. Feel that the chin is moving directly forward, as is the face. Close your eyes or find a steady gaze, and again, just observe what it feels like to be in that in-between, the stillness. Follow your breath's movement. Let that be the first thing you notice. And you may notice how the breath moves the body. It will start in the lungs, in the diaphragm, in the ribs. And observe quietly, non-judgmentally, without running towards or away from what is on your mind. Make your way to child's pose when you're ready. Big toes closer than the heels, knees wide, send the hips back, reach the arms forward, and take your forehead down. And you may like to move your head from side to side, just to free the neck, and you'll start to feel like the head gets heavier. The heavier the head, the more relaxed the muscles of the neck are. And then you're going to walk your hands all the way over to the right side of the mat. So move your torso over towards the right thigh. You can place your left palm on top of your right and take the forehead down. And breathe into the left side of the body and out of the left side of the body. Breathe in and out of the left side of the back. So literally physically feel the lungs expand and lift, press into, separate and stretch the left side of the back, left-hand side of the rib cage, the shoulder blade, the side of the body. Relax your shoulders, in particular your left one, down and away from your ear. So you're beginning to free up tension, free up energetic blocks. Just breathe and allow all that movement, physical, energetic, breath, oxygen, prana, into wherever you're feeling the body. And all this focus and concentration anchoring into this one physical point is one of the best tonics for your mind. Now walk your body all the way over to the left, all the way over to the left thigh. Place your right palm on top of your left and take the forehead down. So now the stimulation and the length and the space is in the right side of the body. Breathe into the right side body, the right side of the rib cage, the right lung, relax the right shoulder, just allowing everything to reorganize itself and find its new state of balance. When we're stuck off balance, that becomes what we perceive to be our balance point. And as we stop attaching to things in yoga, stop connecting or chasing the good and running from the bad, then we can find this perfect new state of alignment. A few more moments here. And then come back to center. Inhale, rise to all fours. Coming into our first down dog of the day, tuck your toes, lift your hips and stretch back. Yep, pedaling it out. Get into those tight calves. If they're tight, one heel at a time, pressing down. Find a good foundation in your palms. Inhale, stretch up and back. Exhale, spin your heels to the right. So you're coming onto the outer edge of the right foot and the inner edge of the left foot. Push the floor away from you, lift your hips, and again, breathe into the left side body. Inhale, come through center. And exhale, take it to the other side. Coming to the outer edge of the left foot and the inner edge of the right foot. Lift your hips and breathe into the right side body. Inhale, come to center. Now for this next one, you might need to shorten your stance by walking your feet in a little bit. We're going to take a twist in down dog, and you want to feel really grounded in the left palm. So push the left palm down, then take your right arm underneath the body, hold on to the outer edge of the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, start to use the strength of the right arm to twist your body, looking under the left shoulder, or under the left armpit, should I say. Lift your hips. So you're lifting your hips up and away, but you're using the strength of the right arm to twist your body. Now notice if you tense in the intensity of this pose, keep your shoulders relaxed, your face relaxed, your attitude relaxed, your body is firm, your left arm is strong. Inhale, release to center. Really press that right palm into the mat, get a good firm grip. Exhale, take the left arm under the body, hold on to the outer edge of the right leg. Firm up, inhale, lift your hips, and then start to twist. Bend the left elbow. Looking out from underneath the right arm. Your control of your breath sends an incredibly accurate signal to the body. If your breath is deep and even, the body gets that signal that all is well in a challenging place. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, walk your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, come to your halfway lift. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Exhale, fold. Let the head drop. You might want to move the head from side to side. Move the weight forward into the fronts of the feet if it's all dumped into the back. Bend your knees enough to bring the thighs close towards the torso. And as you start to feel the opening, you can start to press the thighs back. But you want to feel like the front of the body is moving towards the thighs. You don't want to be way up here like this. Bend the knees to bring yourself down. Bring your hands to your shins, come to a halfway lift. Inhale, flat back, open and broad front body, and fold into the legs again. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Deep fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Deep fold, exhale. Rise to stand. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Look up towards the ceiling. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Oh, I'm missing someone. Reach the arms up again. Inhale. Fold forward over your legs. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step to the top of a push-up. Exhale. Firm the arms. Push the front body into the back body. Knees up or down. Chaturanga Dandasana. I'm demonstrating level 1. We're in a level 1 Vinyasa. And rise to Bhujangasana. With bent elbows and a strong back, lift your chest. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, lift your hips up. And gaze through the legs towards the back wall. Using our breath, we send an incredible message to the body that all is well. I don't really know how it works, but I definitely from experience know that breath work does, and breath control and pranayama. Somehow it balances us out even when imbalances are quite stuck in the body, and we have to be passive enough to allow whatever is there to be brought up to the surface, to the conscious mind, to our awareness in order to be released as well as integrated as a part of us. It's incredibly powerful. So take a few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands to the shins or fingertips to the floor. Halfway lift again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reach up again, inhale. Fold forward over your legs, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step to the top of a push-up, exhale. Push the floor away from you, firm up the body, inhale. I'm demonstrating level 2, you rock forward and lower to the floor, exhale. This is a modification of level 2. Moving through cobra, level 1, or up dog, level 2. Lift your thighs. Rolling over the toes to downward facing dog. Find your breath. Find your rhythm. Find your balance. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your feet forward to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Interlace your fingers behind your back and fold. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to shins or fingers to floor. Deep forward fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Bring your hands down through your heart center. Exhale, bring them beside you. Standing on your right leg, send your left leg back. Virabhadrasana 3, inhale. And start to lower your torso until you sense the shoulders are in line with hips. Push your right big toe into the floor as you lower your left hip so that it's in line with your right. Oh, I've got no balance today. Find your balance through a steady gaze, concentration and focus. Big breath in here. Exhale, take a giant leap back for Virabhadrasana 1. You can bring your hands to your right thigh as you take your back foot down, and then inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Very nice. So if you find it hard to anchor into this back foot, straighten this front leg a little bit. Get that back leg as a good strong anchor, and whilst maintaining that, you can start to sink into this front leg again. And so as soon as the deeper I go with that back foot anchored, I start to feel a beautiful stretch in that back leg. Strong legs, fierce focus, and the confidence to be soft, easy, and natural. Inhale. Ease the right leg straight and fold forward, coming into a hamstring stretch. Exhale. So let's ease our way into it. Come high up onto the fingertips or even hands to shin. You've got a little bit of balance going on if you need hands to shins. And then exhale, fold into the legs. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. This time as we breathe in, come to standing splits. Shift the weight to the front foot. Lift your back leg, bring it to hip height, look forward. Pyramid pose. As you exhale, you're going to step the foot back again, but this time slightly closer so that you can easily anchor into that foot. This leg straightens, halfway lift, inhale, and fold into that leg, exhale. One more time, as you come into your halfway lift, you're going to really visit that back foot, align your shoulders, sense that they're in line with the hips, and bring your hands to your hips. So strong body now, strong legs, strong front body, strong focus. Find that naturalness, the easiness through your breathing. As you breathe in, you're going to stand up and raise your left arm. Bring your right fingertips right into this hip crease. Exhale, reach for the front wall as you send your hips to the back wall and bring left hand either inside right foot, on right ankle or shin, or for moving more into level 2, outside the right foot. Pull the right hip back and down, Parivrita Trikonasana. Raise your right arm to the ceiling. So this pose involves balance. And so keep your gaze steady. Very nice, Sue. Now, that's amazing alignment, Andrea. So think of your spine as becoming long and straight. So stretch the crown forward and then send the tailbone back. Anchor both feet into the floor. You're probably losing a little bit of connection in the back foot. Push it down. And then spiral your chest open to the right. Nice. One more big breath in. Reach for the ceiling. Exhale, release the hands down. Standing splits again. Inhale, lift the left leg, look forward. This time as we exhale, we're going to step the foot all the way to the back of the mat and take the knee down. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Raise your arms overhead. Slide the hips forward. Lift the chest up and lean back. Breathe. Big breath in here. Exhale, come forward. Shift the hips back. Straighten the right leg and fold. So the hips will probably come a little bit behind the back knee. That's okay. Lift your chest. Inhale. And then fold into that leg again. Exhale. Half splits. Just enjoy the stretch. Anjaneyasana, plant the right foot, sink into the knee, reach the arms up, lean back. Place your palms either side of the front foot, exhale. Tuck your back toes, three-legged dog. Inhale, slide the right leg back and up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Scorpion dog. Lift the knee, arch back. You're going to stay here, or with all your control, you're going to step that right foot behind you. And then lift the hips up, wild thing. Breathe. Big breath in, lift your hips. Exhale, come to plank, stack the shoulders over the wrists, and bring your right knee into your chest. Inhale, step the leg back to plank. Lower to your knees for level 1. Bend the elbows, lower chaturanga. Bhujangasana, bent elbows, or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, straight arms. Adho Mukha Svanasana, roll over the toes, lift your hips. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, bring the hands all the way down through the midline. Bring the hands beside you. Shift the weight to the left foot, Virabhadrasana 3. Just hinge, send the right leg back. Lower your shoulders. The more your shoulders come to hip height, the more you're going to feel the left leg work, the back work, the belly work. Your requirement for concentration. Keep working that left leg straight without locking out the knee. Concentration, strength. And if that starts to really rise to a place where it's kind of overwhelming, remember to find ease. You might have to back off a bit. You might have to bring shoulders up a little bit. One more breath in here. Bring your hands to your left thigh as you take a leap back to Virabhadrasana 1. Anchor the back foot and then raise the arms overhead. So remember, you can even straighten the leg completely to anchor into the back one, and then start to sink down, maintaining that connection. One more big breath in. Fold over your straight leg, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Send the front body forward, fold, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale for standing splits. Inhale, lift up, look forward for pyramid pose. It's just a shorter stance, okay? So it's about 1 foot length closer, straighten the leg, and then fold into it. Come halfway up, inhale, strong. Bring your hands to your hips. Using the strength in the leg. And with your hands and your hips, you can start to see if you're collapsing this back leg, okay? Send the right thigh back. Pull the left hip back. And you can start to tuck the left thumb or the fingers into the left hip crease. Inhale, reach your right arm forward as you stand up. And then keep pulling this left hip crease back. As you exhale, reach to the front wall, send the hips to the back wall, and then start your twist. So level 1, you can just bring the hand inside the foot, onto the shin. That involves a little bit more balance. And then as we start to move deeper, we take the hand outside the foot. Parivrita Trikonasana. Now I always, and I love this adjustment that we can do it ourselves, bring the left hand to the sacrum, and you'll notice that that right side of the sacrum is dropping. You can sort of slide your hand over there, press into it and start to realign the hips. It's going to feel like you can't twist as much. And the reason for that is because you're twisting into the place that is stuck. So that's what we want. We want to feel where the body is stuck and go there. If you feel completely free, it's just because you're avoiding the tight spots. Exhale, fold. Whew. Standing splits again. Inhale, lift up. Oops. And then step the foot all the way to the back of the mat. Lower to the right knee, Anjaneyasana, one of my favorite poses. A beautiful opener for me. I'm tight in the back leg. A heart opener, a chest opener, a back bend. Oh, feels good. And then exhale, fold forward over your left leg. Yummy. Plant the foot, lunge your hips forward, reach up, inhale. Very nice, bring your hands either side of the front foot, exhale, tuck the back toes, slide the front leg up to the ceiling, inhale. Scorpion dog, exhale, open the hips, and you're welcome to stay here. Otherwise, with all your control, with all your courage, step the foot back, lift your hips up. Wild thing. Exhale, bring the left knee into the chest, stack the shoulders over the wrist. I know this is a challenging movement. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, rise cobra or up dog. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down through the heart center. Steady your gaze. Bring hands beside you. Vira 3. Stand on your right leg. Hinge at the hips and send your left leg back. Exhale, leap the left foot back. Toes angle forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Virabhadrasana 1. Very nice. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, standing splits. Reach, look forward, lift up, and then just shorten the stance to a pyramid pose. So about 1 foot length in, steps the foot as you anchor into that foot and fold. Come halfway up, inhale. Firm the body, bring your hands to your hips, exhale. Send your left arm forward as you stand up with strength. Inhale, bring your right fingers into that hip crease. Reach forward, exhale, send the hips back, and bring the left arm inside or outside the front foot. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Spiral your chest open to the right, inhale. Fold, pyramid pose, exhale. Standing splits, inhale, look forward, lift the leg. Step back with the foot all the way to the back of the mat and take the knee down, exhale. Anjaneyasana, inhale, lift up, lean back. Ardha Hanumanasana, straighten the right leg and fold, exhale. Anjaneyasana, bend the knee, rise, reach up, lean back. Place your palms either side of the front foot, exhale. Three-legged dog, inhale, bring the right leg back and up, and we're going to come forward to plank, bring the knee into the chest, exhale. Step the foot back, look forward, inhale. Knees up or down, lower chaturanga, exhale. Rise, inhale, and roll back to down dog, exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring your hands down through your heart center. Shift the weight to the left foot, Virabhadrasana 3. Balance, strength, and concentration. Exhale, step the foot to the back of the mat. Bring your hands to your front thigh for balance. Inhale, reach the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, fold forward over your left leg. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Virabhadrasana, standing splits, lift up. Exhale, pyramid pose, shorten your stance as you step the foot back again. Halfway lift, inhale, firm the tummy. Hands to hips, exhale. Find that hip crease. Pull it back as you reach the right arm up, stand up. Very nice. And then again, come forward, send the butt back as you reach forward, and then come into the twist. And then spiral your chest open to the left, inhale. Fold forward over the leg, exhale. Standing splits, inhale. Step back to lunge, exhale, lower to the knee. Rise, inhale, lean back. Straighten the left leg and fold. Exhale, send the hips back, lift the toes. And return. Inhale, reach up. Place your hands either side of front foot. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Slide your left leg to the ceiling. Inhale. Bring the knee to the chest. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale. Keep the shoulders stacked. Step to plank. Lower chaturanga. Rise, cobra or up dog. I'm going to go back to child's pose. Yay! Send the hips back. Arms can be forward or beside you. And you're going to make your way up to sitting. We're going to finish today with Nadi Shodhana, a really nice, calming, centering and balancing breath. This breath helps to balance out the left and right sides of the body and hemispheres of the brain. It helps to clear out the nasal passages, and it is just, for me, it's so calming and so centering. So we use our right hand, and you're going to block off the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold the breath, open the left nostril, close the right nostril, and exhale. Inhale through the left nostril. Hold the breath, open the left nostril, close the left nostril, open the right, and exhale. And just continue to alternate. Inhale through the right. Hold, close right, open left, exhale. Inhale through left. Hold, close left, open right, exhale. And just continue without my cue. You're going to finish by exhaling through your left nostril. And when you've finished that round, you may have a few moments to get there. You're going to come to meditation. You probably feel good. On the times that you don't, that is valid. In fact, probably even more potent. We're going to finish in seated meditation or shavasana. The choice is yours. Meditation is slightly more alert, a greater state of observation, and shavasana is greater passive, full surrender, integration. They are both as equally beneficial. It depends upon the day. So start to return. Just start by being aware of your surroundings, of your body, of what's on your mind today, and of what's in your heart. Begin to stretch and move. If you're on your back, roll over, make your way up to sitting. And just sit. So to just sit where we hold ourselves in a state of disciplined focus, so the mind isn't drifting and wandering all over the place. It's right here and now. We hold the body still and we just listen. So meditation is actually to listen to what is there, to observe what is there, to be receptive of the guru that resides within. This is an incredibly powerful way to integrate, to embody, and to understand the bombardment of stimulation and messages that we receive on a daily basis. So just sit. You may receive and you may not. You may sit there and just hear nothing. Sometimes you just feel and hear nothing. Just sit and observe how you feel from your practice today. You can ask any question that you need answering. The answer probably won't come immediately, but it may come throughout the day. So if you've got any questions that you need answered, anything that you're uncertain of in your life at the moment, any challenge that you need to overcome, ask it now. Bring your palms together at your heart center and bow your head in recognition of the sacredness of life, the sacredness of our relationships with people, and the sacred body that we reside in. From this deep essence within me that is the same essence coursing through you, I bow. Namaste. Wow. The bun. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Denise.
Nice.
My bun's out of control today.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Denise.
Thank
Have
you.
a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you at lunchtime tomorrow for Vinyasa 2.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, dog.
Bye, dog.
Bye, dog. Thanks, Olga.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, find the right button.
Thanks, Shina.
Oh,
Thanks, Wendy.
there it goes.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks, John. Thanks, Jane.
Thanks, Denise. See you later.
Have an awesome afternoon.
And you. Bye now.
Bye.